Hey guys, hi. This is Aditya Soni. Uh, I just thought of creating this video just to share my thoughts and my opinions about the recent debacle of Indian cricket. Of course, many of you may not feel it's a debacle, but for me, in the white ball format, it may not be, but in the red ball format, it is. If you see the last 7 to 8 months, the way we have performed as a team, it was completely, what I would say, against what everyone would have expected, given the likes of players that we had, and the kind of performance we had been doing over the last, say maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 years. I don't know since how long we haven't lost a series at home. Losing a series against a side like Kiwis, New Zealand, who barely have achieved anything in their international cricket history since since kind of being recognized as a full-fledged team. They lost to Sri Lanka 2-0, a Sri Lankan team which is equivalent to a club team at this moment. No disrespect to them, they have few wonderful players, but the performance doesn't show. New Zealand lost to them. The same side which beat India lost to England at their home. Still coming to India, which is the toughest place for any touring teams, and winning the series 3-0 against full-fledged, full-strength Indian side. Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli, Jasprit Bumrah, R. Ashwin, R. Jadeja, full-fledged Indian side. It's a dream come true for any team, be it Australia, England, South Africa. Yet none of them have been able to achieve that. This New Zealand team comes after loss to Sri Lanka, and what they do, they just come here, beat India 3-0. Still, we didn't consider it as a backup, as a alarm to us before we sent the same team to Australia for retaining the BGT. Well, BGT has a very fantastic history over the course of last 10 to 15 years. Of course, as an Indian, I would say it has been good for us because we had been able to retain the trophy for most of the time. Aussies haven't been able to retain it. This time itself, we were expecting as well to retain the trophy, but if we would have taken some lessons out of that series from how we performed against New Zealand, we would have kind of been able to make BGT a bit more competitive. Even though we might say it was competitive, but uh, 3-1 is nowhere a competitive scoreline. Had it been 2-1, I would have still taken it. 3-1 was not. If you look at the challenges, of course, you might say I'm biased. Everyone is biased today. But what have these players done over the course of last 2 years that they deserve chance after chance after chance after chance, and what the others haven't done that they don't get it? I understand they have been new servants of Indian cricket. Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli, and why I am boiling out on only these two. These two were the most senior players, and the team revolved around them. They knew that. I at least respect Rohit Sharma. He chose to drop himself for the last test match. It was a huge decision, and I really respect him for that. He at least realized where he's standing. Virat Kohli, he just thinks he's above cricket. People have just made him a legend. He might be a legend, he might have been a legend, but not at this point. At this point, Virat Kohli doesn't even fit in a district level team, to be very honest. Any bowler who's bowling to him on the fourth or fifth line can get him out in 2 overs or 3 overs. You saw that in Ranji as well. We don't respect Ranji, but that's also proved that Ranji is pretty good as a format to bowl to these players of Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma. None of them survived there for more than what, 10 overs. So what does it prove, guys? It proves there's been a lots of favoritism, lots of biasness, and lots of kind of media hunger people who wants to see Virat Kohli perform and fail. You can't give a player 20 to 25 innings to perform. He may have made a century in the first test match, of course, where India won in Perth. But don't take it that it was because of Kohli's century we won that game. It was because of just Jaiswal and because of Bumrah we were able to win that game alone. Kohli had just made a century when there was absolutely no pressure on Indians to perform. But still, what about after that? Did he even cross 40 in any of the innings? No. What do we expect from him? We didn't take Pujara, we didn't take Rahane. What was the outcome of that? We didn't take any of the other players who were there to make them play.